Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I have a question. Like, what does the Bhagavad Gita say about karma? Like, what Krishna said about that, and how many types of karma described in Gita?
There is nothing like types of karma. Karma means we need to do our duty without any attachment to the results. So that's what karma we have to do. So any work, anything we do for Krishna, we should be doing only for Krishna. We should not be affected by the results. Then only there is the proof that we are doing it for Krishna. If you are not affected by the results, so that is the proof that you are doing the work for Krishna. If the results are going to bother you, if the results are affecting you, so that means we are not doing it for Krishna. So that is the way to confirm. That is the way to prove that we are actually doing it for Krishna. So that is karma. And akarma means not doing. Giving up the activities is known as akarma. So vikarma is the forbidden activities. So doing the forbidden activities, not according to the Shastra. So that is vikarma. So that way, karma means it's just doing our duty for Krishna. So that we need to understand from Bhagavad Gita what are all the duties we can do for Krishna. Especially when we love Krishna, we'll think about Krishna and we do everything for Krishna. So that's what the karma. So karma, the actual meaning of karma is with your senses, whatever you do, there is a karma. So I'm just moving my hand from here to here. This is an activity, an action. Karma means an action. So I'm doing an action, but you are doing that action for some reason. If that reason is to gratify the sense objects, then you are going to get affected by the results. If that reason is to please Krishna, then you are okay. So that's what karma. You understand that, Mataji?
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. So there is no like a prarabdha karma, like sanchita karma, different.
In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is actually not teaching like different types of karma and all. Krishna is not teaching. Krishna is saying only one thing: whatever you do, you just do it for me. That's what Krishna is saying. Yat karosi tat kurusva madappanam. Whatever you do it as an offering unto me. And also, whatever you do or don't want to do, you just depend on this Bhagavad Gita only. Tasmat sastram pramanam karya akarya vivastito. So that way, we just have to study Bhagavad Gita, understand Bhagavad Gita, spread Bhagavad Gita. Right now, if only we do these two things, there is more than enough. Study Bhagavad Gita, spread Bhagavad Gita. All other things will automatically we do it in the right way only. We don't have to worry about anything. Everything else we will do it in the right way. You understand that, Mataji?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Guruji, for explaining so very well. Thanks.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Guruji, I have a follow-up on that. So sometimes, many times people say like something happens to us, they say that it was your prarabdha or it was your destiny. So does Krishna say anything like that in the Bhagavad Gita?
In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is, that's what I mentioned. Whenever he talks about karma, that prarabdha is the word, it's not used in Bhagavad Gita at all anywhere.
Okay. And then we know that every action we do, we will have some reaction, and we may get this reaction like this life or next life. So similarly, it means that whatever actions we did in the past life, we might get reactions for those actions in this life also, right? So is there any term for that?
No. If he no time, that's what in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is not discussing.
Okay.
It is only so karma. Yeah, there is the reactions to our actions, either past life or this life. Everything will be burnt into ashes if we just surrender unto. But take this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita is the fire of knowledge, Jnana Agni. So with the fire of knowledge, you can burn all the reactions. That's what we need to understand. If you get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Jnana Agni, you can burn all the reactions into ashes.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji, for the clarification.